is the asset that you think is the greatest asset ever conceived, the one that you want to own, is it outperforming Bitcoin or not? 99% of all tokens don't. Okay, don't own them. But once you find the one that looks like it will, okay, now it's interesting. And that's what I had. That's why I switched from Bitcoin to Ethereum in the last cycle, then from Ethereum to Solana this cycle. Solana outperformed Bitcoin and outperformed Ethereum. And then halfway through the cycle, I realized the other horse in the race was going to be Sui, which was the ex-Facebook team built a blockchain. And I happened to be on the board of it, but it wasn't for that. It's because it was breaking out versus Solana.
Raoul Pal predicts a strong rise for Sui after breaking through key resistance. Sui is poised to enter a super bullish phase after breaking through critical resistance. He noted that Sui had crossed the $5 mark and anticipates a strong price increase following this feat. Paul previously stated that Sui would play a chosen one role in this market cycle, potentially outperforming Solana. In an interview, he explained that his support for the Sui project stemmed from his belief in its strong chances of success. He warned his followers that while stress urinary incontinence has significant potential, it is also a risky investment, and emphasized the importance of individual risk assessment. According to his analysis, Sui's price fluctuations and overall market performance have strengthened his confidence in the project, with expectations of a significant increase in the near future. Recently, both Sui and Solana have shown impressive performances in the cryptocurrency market, attracting the attention of investors who closely follow their future developments. Paul's analysis could point to new opportunities in the market. According to Raoul Pal, this is the coin you should own if you missed Solana. Before we move forward, if you want to stay updated with the latest crypto events and news, you can subscribe to our channel and like this video. Now let's get back to Raoul Pal's view on Solana and the overall crypto market.
So what we call the banana zone, what is that? That's the accelerated point in the cycle where prices go exponential. It's usually at the latter point of the business cycle. And that's the kind of zone we started. We had the big leg up Q4 last year. We've had a corrective period, and then usually we now should go up for the rest of the year in a way that makes it quite hard to even buy, with a couple of sharp corrections en route just to gut check everything.
With the unknowns that'll come in through.
So now we've established that we're in this exponential trend that is driven by the business cycle. It's a 4-year cycle driven by the debt refi cycle. We're in the last year of that, which is usually one of the best parts of the entire cycle. It is going to be volatile throughout that period. So then my job is trying to communicate to people, okay, if you've been given the greatest performing asset of all time, then you don't want to screw it up.
Yeah.
And it's hard because most people aren't used to volatility. It becomes emotion. And emotion doesn't help you in this. It'll force you to do the wrong things. So I try and explain to people, firstly, don't use leverage. It always looks great because you see some guy on Twitter who's made 100x returns and he's done it in perps and he's done it. It's like, it's never going to happen. You are going to lose your money. Because rule number one is don't lose control of your tokens. Because really, you want to hold it from here and you want to be Jeff Bezos here, right? And he didn't lose control of his equity. You don't lose control of your tokens. So that's really vital. It's also, don't FOMO, because you'll find out you'll end up buying at peaks and selling at troughs. That's the emotional side of things. Also expect 30 to 40% pullbacks often and think of them as normal. And if you've got cash, that's when you buy more stuff.
The cryptocurrency market is entering a dynamic phase. Bitcoin officially surpassed the $100,000 mark on May 8th, marking its highest level since early February 2025. This significant milestone added nearly $300 billion to the total market capitalization, while sparking heated debate about Bitcoin's next trend and the advancement prospects of various altcoins. Paul estimates that Bitcoin's dominance peaked on May 8, 2025, coinciding with the crossing of the $100,000 mark, according to data from Bitcoin Magazine. Bitcoin dominance fell from 65.38% to 63.84% in just 2 days, marking the largest correction after 2 months of continuous growth. This is a signal that Paul believes is significant for market trends. As the debate over Bitcoin's dominance continues, data from CoinMarketCap's Altcoin Season Index provides an important signal. The index has reached a 2-month high of 41 points. While still below the 75-point threshold, the official mark of an altcoin season, The index has escaped Bitcoin's absolute dominance and entered neutral territory, indicating that market sentiment is gradually shifting toward altcoins. The conflicting opinions, from continued Bitcoin dominance to the possibility of altcoin dominance, further underscore the multifaceted and unpredictable nature of the current cryptocurrency market. Actual events in the coming weeks, particularly under the influence of investor sentiment and macroeconomic factors, could provide a clearer answer. Paul notes that 2025 will be a pivotal year for altcoins, with considerable potential for outperformance. According to Paul, 2025 could be a pivotal year for altcoins as many cryptocurrencies promise notable outperformance. Exploring technical analysis and market behavior, Paul accurately describes the prospects and risks facing cryptocurrency investors. Paul describes the cryptocurrency market as approaching what he calls the banana zone, a period characterized by exponential moves and increased speculative activity. During this phase, altcoins often show larger gains in a short period of time than more established cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. He highlights the potential for dramatic increases in the wedge patterns seen in cryptocurrencies like Solana, Ethereum, and XRP. These wedge patterns are among the strongest formations in the cryptocurrency world, Paul said. He particularly highlighted Solana's advanced and continued consolidation, predicting another notable increase by the end of the year. Paul highlights the power of Solana and SWI and believes both will outperform other cryptocurrencies. Paul is also bullish on Dogecoin, which he considers a mainstay of the banana zone due to its recurring consolidation cycles and explosive expansion. Dogecoin, with its meme status and strong appeal, has consistently outperformed expectations. Paul rightly observed, if the charts hold, Dogecoin could even suggest it is a better cryptocurrency than Bitcoin, a hypothesis we can't ignore. For those trading in this volatile market, Paul advises a calculated capital allocation. According to Raoul Pal, the falling US dollar could trigger a strong recovery in the cryptocurrency market in the second quarter. With the dollar, interest rates, and oil prices declining, financial conditions are rapidly improving and are outperforming risk assets by a few months. Mr. Paul believes these conditions could pave the way for a strong second quarter for the technology and cryptocurrency markets, with the potential for a positive carryover into the second half of 2025 if trends continue. Historically, Bitcoin has performed well in the second quarter with an average return of 26.89% since 2013, according to CoinGlass data. Global liquidity is quietly increasing, which could change everything for cryptocurrency markets. According to experts Michael Howe and Raoul Pal, this shift could trigger the next big surge in digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Michael Howe sees signs of a structural wave of liquidity. This trend is driven by the U.S. Treasury's shrinking cash reserves and China's aggressive monetary easing, which includes a devaluation of the yuan, particularly against gold. Paul shares this view, but focuses on cryptocurrencies. He believes cryptocurrencies are highly sensitive to changes in liquidity, acting as high beta investments and reacting strongly to financial flows in global markets. Their models suggest the cryptocurrency market capitalization could more than triple by 2026, potentially surpassing $10 trillion.